do my makeup to match my Disney ears. Today is Little Mermaid themed, so these are the ears for today. So we're gonna go with like an under the water kind of like Ariel themed look. My bows are always messed up. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is sunscreen. Let's see, I'm gonna do the Sunbum today. It's gonna be a mild day at Disneyland. Temperature's gonna be like in the low 70s, so perfect day. So I just got back from Beauty World, the first ever Ulta Beauty World that happened this weekend, and it was crazy. We still have not gotten back all of our stuff yet. We had to ship a lot of it because we didn't bring nearly enough space, and we're waiting, and there was a delay in our UPS packages. We got one box yesterday, but we should be getting the rest of the boxes today, and I'm super excited for that. We got a lot of stuff. Ulta really outdid themselves at the Beauty World. It was way more than I anticipated. So if we can get tickets again to go next year, we will definitely be there again. It was a lot of fun, and we got a lot of good stuff. It was way better than I expected. The booths were so cute. A lot of the booths were themed. And then all the gratis that they gave away was just, it was a lot. I got full-size foundations, full-size blushes, like brushes. We got a bunch of stuff. And I will be doing a haul video of all the stuff we got. Where is, oh, it's still packed. I'm looking for my eyeshadow primer, but I packed it to go to Beauty World and I haven't unpacked it yet. So now we're gonna be doing a different one. Oh, this is like all dried. This one's already reaching the end of its leg. I love my Prime Time. They discontinued it, but that's my favorite. The other ones just leave like too much of a cast. So I like using other primers occasionally, but my favorite is the Benefit. I mean the Bare Minerals. That's discontinued now. Because this one, I don't know. This is a Tarte one. And it's okay. But I need eyelid primer. I can't go the whole day without it because then my eyelids get really like oily and my makeup does not stay in place. We're also gonna go, I guess we'll stick with Tarte for the primers today. So we'll do a Tarte face primer. Or maybe not. Is this empty now? Got a little bit in there. So if you haven't seen my Get Ready With Me to Go to Disney videos, I don't do makeup on my forehead because I wear a hat. So you'll notice that I'm only doing makeup on the lower half of my face. A little bit on the eyebrows and then on the nose again. I'm so excited for my boxes to come from Beauty World. We got so much stuff and I'm excited to film the haul. I already have the swag bag haul video out, which we got. The swag bag was supposed to be $1,000 worth of stuff, but I finished adding up all the stuff yesterday and it ended up being over like $2,400 worth of stuff. So that was way more than we anticipated. So good on you, Ulta. You guys did a good event and we got the little cowboy and cowgirl hats, which was super cute. That was a nice surprise to see there. They gave us hydro flasks. They had cotton candy in the lobby. So they just really went all out. So this orange color corrector is a really deep shade for me. And I put too much. So I'll kind of just drag some to the other side. Like that. Kind of even it out. But that is going to be too much orange. But that's okay. I'll fix it with concealer. The only complaint that I had about Beauty World was that it was too short. They had over, they said when they advertised it that there were going to be 195 vendors, but there ended up being over 200, which is great. Like, I appreciate that. But I didn't have time to see every single one, which was really unfortunate. All the big, well, most of the vendors actually had lines to get in, but like definitely all the fragrance vendors, like Charlotte Tilbury, they all had lines to get into the booth. So you wasted a lot of time in line. Not wasted, but a lot of time was used in line. And that made it impossible for us to see all the vendors. We ended up probably only seeing like half-ish, maybe less than half. So yeah, next year I would like it to be a little longer maybe, or like maybe multiple days, but they already released the dates for next year and it's not going to be multiple days. It's still going to be the one day. It's going to be on a Thursday, and it's going to be in Orlando. So I will be there if I get tickets, if we're lucky enough to get tickets again. I think the demand is going to be a little bit higher this next coming year. And then we were talking about going to Sephora, but Sephora's events, I don't know. So they've been doing Sephora forever. And I've looked at the swag bags and the gratis that you get from there. And you just get like deluxe sample sizes of stuff. And so I've never been interested in going. It's never appealed to me. So I can't say for sure that we'll be going to Sephora. We kind of want to go just to do a little compare and contrast. And I'm also curious to see if Sephora is going to step up their game, because Ulta outdid them by like a lot. I don't know who's going to want to go to Sephora after seeing those videos of people leaving Beauty World, because we left with so much stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm going with a beauty blender today. I love just using my fingers to do foundation because this takes forever. And yes, I did pre-dampen my beauty blender. So it is wet right now. So I'm conflicted with the beauty blenders because I love the finish that it gives. But it takes too long for me. And I also feel like it kind of doesn't distribute the product as evenly as I would like. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the little concealer. And then my sponge is still wet. If you guys haven't seen my Ulta Beauty World video, it's out on my channel already. So go check that out. I will be doing a swag video. No, a haul video. My swag video is already out. But I will be doing a haul video of all the stuff I got. That should be hopefully coming out soon-ish. I would say within the next week, if my boxes do get here today. and then I have to organize it and then go through and price everything out. So that's gonna take the most time, I think, because I say we got a lot of stuff. I think in pounds we got, so the first box we shipped was 38 pounds or 37 pounds. And then the boxes after that were like 47 and 48. And then that does not include all the stuff we brought with us on the plane. So we had probably close to 200 pounds in just gratis and free stuff. So just to give you an idea, that was so much product that we got. So it's gonna take me a while to go through it and price it out. Okay, I had a vision of the makeup I wanted to do today. I want to do a lot of purples to match the ears. Let's go in with the Urban Decay, one of my faves. Every time I do Disney, I do glitter. So we're gonna go in with this nice purpley one to match my little ears. Okay, so this is their liquid glitter liner. And this one I've had for a while. I don't even know if they still sell this shade. It's old. An oldie but a goodie. So cute. I love these glitter liners. I need more. I need the whole collection. Let's see. Urban Decay was there. I don't remember what they gave us though. What did they give us at the booth? Oh, I do remember. They didn't really give us anything full size. They gave us some sample sizes, deluxe sample size of an eyeliner in shade Whiskey, and then they gave us some like I think it was a sample of their eyelid primer, I want to say. So Urban Decay didn't give us that much stuff. And they didn't give us anything full size. Ilia gave us full size foundations. MAC, sorry, not MAC, Milk, they didn't give us really anything either. They just gave us samples. Dibs gave us full size blush, those blush sticks, those duos. Oh, maybe now's a good time to try. I got this eyeshadow from Kat Von D, and it's like a chromatic one. And if I remember correctly, this one has a lot of purple in there. Let's see. Let's do a little swatch. A little swatchy swatch. I don't know if you guys can see. So, kind of, sort of. No, I think that's not the look for today. It's a little dark. There is purple in there, though. But I want a little bit of a lighter eye. But I've been wanting to use that. I've had it for a while now. What are we gonna do today? I could always just go with glitter. You can never go wrong with glitter. Where's my Juvia's Place? You know what? I think we'll go with this one. This is the Color Pop. Yeah, this is ColourPop in shade Sweet Zer. Yeah, this one's good. This one gives mermaid vibes. So we'll do this one. Looking for my brush. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this comes out right. With these ColourPop ones, you kind of have to move fast because they dry down really quickly. Not as much mermaid vibes as I was wanting from this one, but that's okay. I'll fix it up. Still cute though. So I'm using a flat angled brush because I like to drag down, and I just feel like the flat angled brush gives me a little bit more control over where I disperse my shadow to. So a little bit mermaid vibes. So I know this brush isn't for blending, but it works for me because I want this to be very precise on where I apply it. So, oh, I just messed that up. Okay. So that's probably as blended as we're gonna get with that. And then I think I'm gonna do some glitter because I have to. Let's go in with, I have the perfect one for this. This is the Urban Decay Moon Dust. This is in Solstice. This kind of gives you like that greenish, purplish iridescent. So we're gonna do that, which is one of my faves. And I'm also gonna use a flat brush for that. I'm just gonna use a little different one. So I'm gonna go in with this one. I love the flat brushes. And then this, you need just a tiny, tiny bit of. I'm just gonna pat, 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 pat. That's really gonna give me that sparkle. But it's not gonna be too much, just a little bit. I think this side needs a little more, just a little bit more. Okay, so there we go. So that added more sparkle there. So now what are we gonna do? I forgot to set my under eye, so it's already creasing. Let's do that now before I get more creasing. Gonna go in with the OG Laura Mercier setting powder. And I'm gonna just pick up a lot. So I pick up a lot on my brush and then press. And then drag down whatever's left on that brush. Down the sides of my nose and on my smile lines. So again, I pick up a lot and press. And then drag down. And then I'm not done setting. I'm just doing that right now so my makeup under my eye doesn't crease, because I always have that problem. So I'm just going to put this on the side for now because we're not done with that. So messy. That's the only thing about the setting powders, is they're such a mess. Okay, dokleys. Ooh, should we do purple mascara today too? I don't know. Let's see if there's anything in here still. I'm gonna go in with the Chanel. Maybe if I can open it. Okay, that was really tight. Okay. I'm going with the volumizing mascara from Chanel. This is sample size, and it's not one of my favorites actually. I like the YSL a lot better. The Lash Clash. This one's just okay. In terms of mascaras, I feel like this one's pretty basic. And I don't know the price for the full size. I work in the cosmetics industry, and so I get a lot of sample sizes of stuff. So when you're seeing me use like these tiny little wands, it's because I just have a little sample of it. But it's the same product, same wand that comes in the full size, which I prefer because then it gives me an opportunity to try stuff without being wasteful. Because it takes me so long to go through one mascara, especially because I'm always switching them out. So I'm a fan of the little deluxe sample sizes and trial sizes that the brands give us, because I love trying new things. Speaking of trying new things, there's so much stuff that I got at Beauty World that I cannot wait to try. Like, I literally cannot wait. Some stuff's already been opened. I tried though, because I want to film everything for the haul video. But I had to try some stuff. Okay, so there's one layer down of the mascara. I'll leave that out because I'm not done with that either. I also am realizing I forgot to add my contour. It's not too late. It's never too late. Let me find it. Okay, for the contour, I'm gonna use a brush because I can't with that beauty blender. It takes too long. So down there, I'm just gonna drag that down, and then with these right here, I go in a triangle shape. So blend down, kind of like following your cheekbone, and then straight back to your ear. So down, following the cheekbone, and then straight back. So it gives you that cut. Same thing on this side, gotta move all my hair. So straight down. And I do see that hair right there, that brush hair. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Straight down and then back. So it gives you a little bit of definition. And then if I wouldn't be wearing a hat, I would go in on my forehead, make that 5-head of forehead, but I'm wearing a hat that sits here. So I don't do makeup because then it gets all over my hat, and I love my hat and it's hard to wash. So that's gonna be it for that. Okay, blushies. I definitely need to do a sparkly blush. What has good sparkle? This Tarte one is really pretty. This is kind of deep though. I don't know if I wanted to go that deep today. That's too. Well, let's move down one shade. Let's just do. Let's see. I think this one. Yes, this one has more sparkle in there anyway. You can kind of see. So let's do that one. My blush brush is in my bag. I haven't had time to unpack my bag. Okay, gonna have to grab another brush. Bummer. Just use one of these cheapies. But this Tarte blush, a little goes a long way. You barely need to pick any up at all, like just a little dab. And it already starts to give you that color. So do a little bit more. I don't go super heavy with my blush. I barely want my blush to be visible. So that's about as much as I'll do. There's blush blindness going on right now nationwide, and it's pretty scary in my opinion, and I don't like that look. I don't like the super pop of pink on your face. Not for me. That look is not for me. I like it to be very subtle. But I do drag up into the temple. That I do like that look. So, and then grab a little bit on that corner. Oh no, on the tip of my nose. Always just a little bit. I just like how that looks. Okay, we're almost done here. So now that my eyes have had time to dry, I'm gonna go in with a second coat of my glitter. Then we'll give that and some time to dry before we curl the lashes. It's a little bit trickier to do once you apply your mascara, but you get used to it. I do have to let that dry. I can look up for a little bit. Okay. What else do I need to do? Just brows? I think just brows. I'm gonna go with a little brow powder. Where's my brow? Here it is. My brows don't grow anymore, so I have to kind of be like a magician with my brow application to fill in my little sparseness. You learn to make it work. You learn how. You learn what works for your eyebrow shape and what doesn't. I've been watching Michaela's socials, and she basically did all the same stuff we did in Texas. So we went to Pinkerton's, which is the barbecue place right there in San Antonio. And I hope I don't get canceled for saying this, but I was not impressed. I mean, the barbecue was amazing. The meat was so good. And I do give Pinkerton's that. But the sides were not there for me. And for the barbecue place to be good, the sides also have to be good. And the sides were just not it for me. I don't know. I've had better sides from barbecue places here in California. Not disappointed with the meat at all, but I also feel like the seasoning was not there for me either with the meat. So not a fan. If we ever went back to San Antonio, we would not go back to Pinkerton's. We were just not impressed. Like, we weren't disappointed with our food by any means. Our food was good and it hit the spot for us, but we've had better barbecue than that. Okay, so brows are done. And so now we're gonna go in with the setting powder, big fluffy brush, and same with the Laura Mercier powder. I'm just gonna grab less this time. This stuff is so messy. I'm gonna grab a little bit less. See, even with the setting powder, I still am getting some creasing under my eye. That's why I like to go in with this primer, the eyelid primer, and just a little bit under my eye. Because I feel like when I do that, I don't get as much product separation like I do. But I haven't really had a method that works for me. Powder everywhere. It's the only thing about the setting powders. Okay, so that's done. I do want to go in with a little bit of highlighter. My highlighter's packed. Everything is packed still. I have not had time to unpack it. So now we're gonna go in with a little, this is gonna mess up my makeup. Never mind, no highlighter. No highlighter today, because I was gonna use that stick one, but it's gonna mess up. I should have done that before I set. Here's one. I was gonna say, I know I have more than one highlighter. This is a Bare Minerals one. It needs to be a powder though, otherwise it'll mess up my makeup. I need a little brush. All my brushes are packed too. I'm really messed up with this. Should have unpacked first. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go in with this It foundation brush because it's kind of fluffy, I guess. Yeah, that works. That did it. A little on the nose. And then I'll kind of like dust my under eye. One, to fix the creasing, and then two, just to like brighten up my under eye a little bit. Let's see if I can close that. Okay. Do a little curl. Careful not to touch. So my eye curler is just floating above. Careful not to touch anything. So there. And then one more layer. And then, since I'm going to Disney, and since I love glitter, and since I really don't need an excuse, I'm gonna go in on my bottom lashes with this glitter mascara. This is from Wet n Wild, actually. This is part of their Halloween collection. It's super cute. Okay. Okay. So now I have glitter on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see. Nope, not really. What's this? Okay, that's the finished look. That's my Little Mermaid look for today. Oh wait, lips. I didn't do lips. I always forget that. Let's see what lips we're gonna do today. What do we have that's mermaid vibes in here? So little sample size Roban. This is cute. Goes with my ear a little bit. Let's see how this looks. cute. It goes with the theming. All these little hairs everywhere. Okay. Okay, now we are done. That's the finished look. So if you want to watch the live stream at Disney, I will be live streaming there today. It's on a different channel. It's not on this channel. It's Details, DE space TALES. You can catch me there. I'll be there in a few hours live streaming. But thanks for watching this live stream, and I will see you in the next one.